great proudness and also great sadness. It is time for the final run of SpeedCon 2023. A Hat in Time by Hedwig. Take it away.
Hello there, hello there. As Soneris already said, we are all sad over here that after this run it's gonna be done for the year again. Oh no. But you guys still have one run left. One run, this run right here, happening in that window over there. You can see on stream right now to get in some donations. And maybe, I mean, we're not that far from it. Actually hit the $2,000 mark. That would be pretty amazing. I would be super, super happy to see that happening during the last run. And yeah, with me, I have Matze.
Hi.
Introduce yourself real quick, maybe.
Yeah, I'm Matze. I'm a speedrunner, and I may have played this game like a couple of times since perhaps alpha, kind of ish.
Yeah, more than me actually.
Yeah, I know a lot about the game. So I'm helping out with commentary, and yeah. But overall, this is a very cool game, and Hedwig is a great runner. So be excited.
All right. I'm ready for the run. You're ready for the run. I hope the crowd is ready for the run. I hope the viewers are ready for the run.
Before we start, can I read a quick dono?
Yeah, sure.
We got $4.27 from our good friend Zed, saying, "What do you mean this is the last run? The event must have skipped ahead in time." Thank you very much, Zed.
You can't escape the puns.
Yeah. Everyone feel free to throw puns at us, just like when I did my ukulele run. I like that. I will read some out if you give some good ones. So yeah, for the last time this year, or at least during this SpeedCon, we'll hit this lovely button over here that you actually can't see and start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo! Let's go. That's a good start.
Loading times.
Yep.
Gears for breakfast. Who doesn't like that?
We will have a couple of loading screens that are a little bit longer than normally because this is the first time we actually run this game on this PC. So everything will still take a little bit longer to load initially than normal, but it's still fine.
Yeah.
Because we use in-game time.
Do we though? I didn't activate it. I don't care about in-game time.
Well, you can activate it later. It still tracks it. It's just invisible.
That's interesting.
So
I didn't know that, for example. So yeah, Mats is going to be the person to explain the cool stuff, and I'm just here for your entertainment.
So speaking of cool stuff, you collect some cool stuff right there.
So what you saw me do right here is actually collect a yarn, and then we need those yarns to actually stitch the hats, which are actually in the name of the game. We use them, for example, like here, to use our sprint ability. We use the sprint hat to use the sprint ability. And you actually saw me stitch the hat in a cutscene, which is a cool thing we can do. We can enter the pause menu during a cutscene and just start the stitching process. Oh yeah, wait, I actually need to go there. And start the stitching process during a cutscene, and then those two cutscenes for stitching the hat and the cutscene that I was originally watching are running at the same time, so we save some time. Look at us saying time a lot in this game, and hat.
Conveniently.
Haha, lol.
Yeah, the cool thing about like stitching yarn is the fact that we can actually just close those menus, and there are multiple occasions where we actually do use this. This is going to be the same case in this level. This is the second level. We needed those 5 ponds to unlock this level. There are a few levels that are locked behind quote-unquote paywalls, or like the in-game currency, which are ponds, which we collect every now and then, and it's not too difficult to get enough ponds for everything, and yeah. Here we just scale our way up. Mafia Town is overall a vertical level based upon actually a Greece city. That's a cool fun fact. And it's very enjoyable to just scale up. And so essentially in this mission we start from the bottom and get our way all the way up. we need to fall into mud because this mafia is afraid of aliens. And we look like an alien.
Yeah. Dirty kid equals alien.
Yeah, and now we bully him by scaring him. We bully him into giving his timepiece to us.
Oh wow. Get hit by that enemy in a very inconvenient place there.
Yeah. So there are essentially a few checkpoints where you need to be close to the mafia, being covered by mud, and that triggers the next sequence. So he goes to the next designated area, and this is the last one. Now he just goes to the end, and once he hits the end, there's a small dialogue cutscene starting, where he's like,
What? No!
"What the?"
Can I please get back up? Wow. What was that? That never happened to me.
Well, you got that.
I didn't know he could push me to the side.
Well, he has a very generous hitbox, and he likes to push people around. But I haven't seen anybody fall off yet. That was very close. That would have been very funny. It wouldn't be fast, but it would be very funny.
Yeah.
Certainly. And yeah, that's the second timepiece. We do need a total of 24 timepieces. No, 25.
25, yes.
Why did... Whatever. Barrel battle. You prepared for barrel?
I'm very prepared for barrel battle.
Perfect. Right, so this is one of the first introduction to boss fights, battle fights, and battling in the game. And so essentially this is a very difficult gauntlet introduction. So we do need to fight waves of enemies and try not to die.
What?
So
Okay. I'm playing real good here.
surely. And yeah, so now Hedwig has to kill all the mafia as quickly as possible by simply attacking them and using the brewer hand that we made last level. Those mafia, like the second phase mafias, these are they will stop after 3 hits. They will stop being hit, so you need to stomp on them. All right, you ready?
I'm very much ready.
Okay.
Okay, so in this thing here, we have a position where we can just stand and do nothing. And I'll dance. And everyone's still left on the venue. Come over here. We'll take a selfie together. Everyone come over here. Selfie time. Woo! You got like 30 seconds.
All right, let's make a big photo bomb.
Come on, everyone move. I want a selfie with everyone.
Woo!
Let's go. Thank you.
All right, back to playing the video
Back
game.
to playing the game.
I mean, we still have to wait, but like back to actually pretending to play the video game.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's done like in 1 or 2 seconds.
As you can see, this is a very difficult fight, and no, it's not. But yeah, so this is very simple now. We continuously just hit the mafia boss, or like not really mafia boss, but the mafia guy. Give him a 3 combo, and then he's getting yeeted into the sky.
I like that.
Yep, there's normally a cutscene, but we have all cutscenes disabled for obvious reasons. It's faster.
Now I'm inside the barrel. Barrel with a hat.
How? But yeah,
That cutscene stays there, even if we have it disabled.
yeah, no, that is like one of the few ones
Yeah.
that you can't skip. But yeah, so normally the cutscene is like Hat Kid literally just yeeting that mafia, and he's flying into the sky. It's very funny. And now down with the mafia.
Yes.
An actual boss battle.
An actual boss battle, which has some little strats that you may explain along the way. I'm not doing the skip, or how do you say it?
Bitcoin miner? I mean, like strats?
Yes.
Alright, so fun fact, or like, this game is very broken with lags, but
Ooh, double hit, let's go.
that's very sweet.
God gamer.
Yes, indeed. So
What? Oh, I was on it too early. I'm only
Yep.
allowed to hit the button after she stepped on it because
Yep.
for whatever reason. Otherwise it doesn't work.
So this game is very broken when it comes to lag. With lag, you can literally achieve anything, from clipping through walls to insta-killing bosses. Like everything is possible with the power of a poor PC. And for example, you see Hedwig just goes up there. There's a bucket that we need to take and put on the switch there. And what you can do though is you can just dive on that button and lag the game, force the game to lag in the same amount of time where you just start your dive boost, and then you can just lag your way through the gate and collect the key and just go back afterwards. That is possible by, for example, going into the menu and changing your language settings, because that just freezes the entire game for like a solid 2 seconds. But this was not really good. A lot of people, like not a lot of people, but some people had actually issues consistently doing that, and they lost sometimes a lot of in-game time. So the community came up with a beautiful tool called hedweg, which is helping everybody have equal chances at the game, and it basically creates a lag for I don't know how long, but it turns, I think if I remember correctly, the frame rate to 1 frame for like a millisecond or something. And that's enough for making magic happen. For example, there's a quick kill to kill this boss with lag. There are actually so many versions of quick killing this boss since beta. It's amazing. You could have make like a speedrunning progression video out of just this boss alone, and it would take 45 minutes. But yeah, so he has different phases and attack moves. He starts with essentially just doing a supercharge, which means he spins around, you can't hit him in that time, and then there's some small shockwaves that he's throwing. Then he eventually gets fired up, and then he's just gonna throw his rolling pins around, land forcibly on the ground where you can just punch him afterwards. And we still have those sand sacks that are falling down, but this time a Mafia is charging from the side. And essentially all of his moves are just slowly getting powered up, and there's always one additional move. So now he's even more angry. Now he's going to show us the power of Mafia Ball.
Oh, nice, I still got on.
Perfect. So what you can do there is just at the moment when the Mafia Ball spawns, you can get up on the Mafia Ball and just skip a lot of stuff. So this is Mega Charge. That's one of the quote-unquote more difficult versions of this attack.
What? Can I please attack you?
But yeah, it's still very easy. And oh yeah, that's Mega Charge incoming.
Mega Charge, yes.
Beautiful.
What? Come on. Unlucky. Whatever. So yeah, all that rolling part is what I skipped earlier, when actually managing to jump up the Mafia Ball.
Yeah. And the interesting thing as well in this fight was, like in the previous version of the of the release game, there was actually simply like an insta-kill by just holding the brewer charge while he's spawning the Mafia Ball, and for whatever reason the Mafia boss just got yeeted out of bounds. And the game is very smart. If a boss is out of bounds, he just gets instantly killed, which is very convenient because that instantly kills the boss. And a different version currently uses lag to achieve the same result. It's very funny.
So what you saw me do there for a second time was actually using the boop emote. The boop emote can be used for a couple of things, like for example cancelling an animation that we're currently in, or later even getting us out of bounds. Do you know technical details on that? Because I don't at all.
Yeah, I think that like you have some certain physics properties, like your character model has completely different physics properties assigned to yourself on this specific patch, which was released on my birthday, funnily enough. But overall, we're playing.
Wait, your birthday is May 11th?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's actually my wife's birthday as well.
Funny, but yeah. The cool thing is this version is very broken, but it's also very cool for speedrunning. Essentially, the boop emote makes us do a lot of things that we couldn't do otherwise. And however, we do have a few other issues with this patch that makes some things slightly slower. But overall, the biggest change is that we have Yakuza Metro and this.
Which is the best part of the entire game, by the way.
Yes. Absolutely, it's amazing, and it saves a lot of time in the speedrun, because the timepieces that we can access in there are much quicker than what we had before. Yakuza.
Big skip incoming here, just jumping under that section.
Beautiful platforming there by Hedwig. And with that, he's basically skipping the entire stage. So
yeah, if there's anything to read right now, no, it would be a really good moment to do so, actually. Because I only have clicking and waiting to do.
Right now he's currently busy turning legally into a bird. So now we just acquired our passport. And now we're a bird, officially.
I'm here.
All good. Oh, sorry. I called you out while you were not sitting here.
I was saying goodbye to someone, sorry.
No, all good, all good.
We got the $10 by Anonymous without a comment. Thanks for that. And we got $1.23 by F. Paul.
Woo!
Saying, what a nice donation sum we had. Well, guess we can increase it further now. Yeah, we also passed 1.7k or 1,700. That's pretty amazing. Let's keep it going, guys. Maybe we can reach 1,800 before the end of the run. That'd be sick.
That
would be
indeed would be very sick.
Right, Gallery, Time Rift. Have you played Sunshine? If not, well, this is essentially the platform.
Okay, I thought that would have been high enough.
I was a little bit off. This is essentially the platforming sequence. They are very much inspired by the what's it called? The secret levels in Sunshine.
Like the hoverless sections.
Exactly. And those are very nice, calm, relaxing platforming challenges. Very enjoyable, and overall also very cool movement-wise. And there is a lot of cool movement that you can do. And normally you were supposed to break those boxes, climb all the way around, but we abused the fact that the checkpoint volumes like they're invisible. We hit them from where we were not supposed to do, and that skips scaling all the way around. So and also we use our momentum and simply jump around those crates that you would normally break with the brewer head. And that speeds up this level quite a bit. And he skipped gambling. There's a gambling system after every time rift. We get the chance to get some epic gamer loot. So there's also a funny debate about which head is better. I'm not gonna say anything because it's a highly debated topic amongst head and time speedrunners.
My favorite one is the Yakuza Metro one.
Yeah.
Like the Cappy.
Yeah. And we are now here in the moon, on the moon. I forgot actually the name for a second here of the stage. But essentially this stage has a very simple and cool gimmick is we see our fan club, so we need to be a diva, we need to be famous, we need to be a personality, like a content creator personality type, like very high, very huge. Everyone should know us, everybody should follow our Instagram.
And in order for us to gain that sweet clout, we have to become as much of a diva as possible.
Yeah, and we need to pretend, save a dog, a totally real dog, not just a paper dog. And now we are Max Diva, so we did it. We won social media. There we go.
Social media speedrun any %. Let's go.
It's pretty pog.
Hey.
And that's our first movie. Why movie? Well, the entire second world is essentially a movie set, and the gimmick in this world is that we if you finish a level for like either the conductor or DJ Groose, that are the two characters we know there, you do get points, and depending on who has the most points at the end of the chapter, this character wins the film awards.
Alright, we're entering the third world, SpeedCon Valley, and I believe that would be a very good time for you to explain the trick I'm gonna do in just a second.
Yes, so normally this game is like, you're forced to go through this area and watch this cutscene after you've been stuck in this bag for 20 minutes. But as I said, if you use the boob emote in this patch, it's essentially free real estate. You gain different physics properties. You are able to just clip through the entire what's it called, the bag, and then you can just run. And you heard the music. I was very focused at the end on the music because I know the music clues when the cutscene starts playing, because you do have time until essentially the cutscene actually starts playing. Then you will be warped back. But if you trigger a different cutscene, which Hedwig did there by running to this trigger essentially, you override the old cutscene and you do not get teleported back. And this saves quite some time, because waiting for what, 1.5 minutes plus having
It's a lot, yeah.
and what it feels like an hour-long cutscene, you know. Beautiful throws there as well, by the way. Nice. Right. So yeah,
You jinxed it or no? Okay, nice.
I should have said so far. But yeah, so the gimmick here in this level is like, normally we talk to Snatcher and like, ha, I have some problems.
Exactly, Snatcher does that.
Oh wait, it's you. Essentially, yeah, I have a problem. Please sell you sign your soul away, yada yada. Please get rid of those firefoxes. And those firefoxes were like, yeah, we want to die. Please throw our paintings in the fire. So we do that, and we set them free. Children game, by the way. And this also teaches a very fundamental mechanic on SubCon Forest. There are a lot of areas in SubCon Forest. It's a very open world, level-esque world, I guess. But they are all separated by firewalls. Those firewalls are held up by those firefoxes. So you need to clear those, and then this firewall goes down, and you can access this new area. And that's essentially what we have to do a few times. I think actually just a total of 1 time actually in the NPSN run. Yeah, just a total of 1. And this total of 1 is right here. Unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, so those firefoxes here, those are 2 that we need to, like 2 paintings that we need to clear. And that's really quickly done. The swamp in SubCon Forest is very interesting. So essentially, if you hit the swamp at any point, you start to slow down further and further until you eventually hit like 0 speed, like forward momentum. Then you get dragged into the swamp, and you get teleported back to the last position where you start on solid ground, but you lose 1 HP. Now we just abuse the beautiful placed objects and collisions to just scale through here, grab some yarns on the way, and do some nice elevating.
Nice, here we go.
Yeah.
Little zip up the SubCon well, which is where I'm gonna try to what I'm gonna try to scale up now, right after collecting the little hookshot pin, which I actually really like. Isn't it a hookshot? How's it called?
It's a hookshot.
Okay. It confused me for a second.
No.
What? Stop.
Well, that's had in time for you. But yeah. So what you saw earlier with him sliding up there is sliding is a very interesting mechanic, and essentially the game will, if you slide on a surface, like on a sloped surface, you will build up speed. That does even count if the slope of surface goes up, because it is still a sloped surface and we can slide on that. It considers it as basically a surface where we can gain speed. So the game will give us speed. We can't get speed down because there's nothing below us, so it pushes us up. And that way
I'm actually really terrible at this. I always keep forgetting where to go.
That's one way.
Right place, isn't it?
Yep, now wall jump here. And there we go.
Nice.
But yeah, and yeah, that's SubCon well. And we get...
No, that's the wrong one! That's actually terrible.
You just... Oh no.
Can I back it up by doing Mafia Town first?
Wait, where do you need the...
Dweller Mask.
Where do you need it for?
I need it for going into the rift. I need it inside one of the rifts in this level.
You missed it. Yeah, that's...
No, do I actually need it inside one of the rifts? No, I don't.
No, you don't.
There's bells.
You should be fine.
Should be fine, you say. Okay.
You just...
I'll just continue this level. Everything will work. I hope. Yeah, I'll just have to do a time rift in the overworld later than I would usually, but I think that's the only bad thing.
You can also pick up some extra yarn here as well.
Yeah, I have no clue where those are.
I can tell you where one is. Because you drive past one.
Okay, now I can actually play a game. Oh, this is also an FPS segment that I'm terrible at, especially when not playing with my own mouse.
That's like really hard to aim with this. It's like 9 billion cents.
That should work.
Like up there should be chest, I think.
Yeah,
right.
I feel like I'm just gonna play
It will
normally
be fine. It will
and
be fine.
reroute things a little bit, but that'll be good. There's one, isn't there? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna come over to you. Be nice to you here. Hello, take. Take. I hate this timepiece a lot. I'm really terrible at it.
But yeah, so there are snatcher traps as well, like all scattered through this entire area. And if you run into those snatcher traps, you get a new contract. And those new contracts essentially do give you access to... be careful not to drive into the next one, by the way.
Where is it? It isn't here, is it?
Nah, if you
No.
keep going forward, you find. But to your left. There you go.
Okay, nice.
And those snatcher traps are the ways to unlock essentially the next levels. Some levels can be accessed without a snatcher contract, but you do need to know where to actually go. Beautiful.
Very small little time save by collecting the timepiece
Yep.
before the cutscene starts playing. Okay, rest of the level is gonna go better than that. So, where do we go? We go right into the Toilet of Doom, but we don't actually play the Toilet of Doom because
What?
just
No way.
going there is a rather fast way to actually go to Queen Vanessa's Manor, which has a little bit of a fun story attached to it as well, I would say, with like how we play it here.
So there are different ways to actually go to Vanessa's Manor. So there's, by the way, one giant snatcher trap. So one way of what some speedrunners do is you can actually do a so-called cherry launch, which is if you stack 2 cherries, those are the bombs. If you stack 2 cherry bombs on top of each other, and you go on the top cherry and grab the bottom one, you start flying up. What we then do is fly up all the way to essentially the sky, and then just dive all the way down to the Vanessa's Manor. And Vanessa's Manor is right now in this is all a gigantic ice sphere, and you can just fall from top in there. And yeah, so this is Vanessa, the scariest thing in the entire game. And actually, for speedrunning, for the longest time in beta, it was a nightmare. Because there was a forced encounter that you had to go through, which was A, scary, and B, run killing. Because back then, we used also frame strats, and that was really difficult to pull off. But yeah, it's a very scary level, but thankfully Hedwig is a god gamer.
Yes, very much.
Yep.
God gamer.
And he's just gonna go and do magic.
Oh, look at that. We just skipped all of it.
How?
Because the developers gave us a little backdoor right there, skipping the entire game.
Yeah, it's actually very convenient for people who
Yeah.
are afraid of this, because this is
Like I am
generally-
personally. I really hated it when I had to play it.
Oh, I hate it as well, but I enjoyed
It was too scary for me. I
It's-
can't live with that kind of scary terror kind of thing going on.
It's weird because like I hate it as well casually, but at the same time I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's really, really well made, but it was way too scary for me.
Maybe because I understood when spawn points were, and that took a lot of the horror away.
Alright, two more rifts coming up. Not really a ton to comment on during the rifts, I
Are
want
you
to say.
doing the well right?
What, sorry?
The well rift, right? Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right. So rifts once again. There is one type of rift we haven't talked about, but we will never see that.
Yeah.
Do we see that ever?
No, no, no.
Okay. Purple time rifts. Purple time rifts essentially are, well, segment. I don't even know how to explain them properly. Essentially like stages where you have to go. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay.
Interesting. Where you have to go through a set. Like set types of level, and there's like golden ponds in there. And those golden ponds, you need to collect a certain amount to unlock the vault. And if you unlock like the vault door, you can go to the next stage or like the next screen of said purple time rift. And you do that all the way until the end. And in the end, you get the timepiece. But compared to like time rifts are, well, purple time rifts are more story focused, and this one is pure platforming. Just a small platforming gauntlet that is very short and concise. And purple time rifts take much longer. Also, to unlock a purple time rift, you need to collect relics, which are scattered through the world. There are a multitude of relics that you can collect, but yeah, it takes some time to just get them.
Yeah, there's one that is possible to actually do on this route if you don't want to do cheating the race.
Which I
but,
personally do, by the way,
oh, okay.
because I don't like the race.
Yeah, I like cheating the race a lot. It's really, really hard, but it's so rewarding when you actually pull it off.
I just been too inconsistent and I couldn't be bothered, honestly.
Oh yeah, same. I just really enjoy trying over and over. All right.
Definition of
Subcon well.
insanity.
Yes.
Subcon well. So now we do see something cool. Well, maybe you can actually do the ice hat slingshot. Can you do that?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
No ice head slingshot from hedweg.
But yeah. So if we go up here now, there's a yarn next to us that we can collect, which is nice because yarns are good. And from that roof, that's a one movement tag that we don't see, but what is possible is a so-called ice hat slingshot. So if you essentially get like turn into the ice statue, ice kid, hat kid,
Ice
thingy.
kid.
I don't know how to actually call it.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry.
I can't get up there because I never actually fell here. Okay, I can get up there.
Just didn't have enough height, I guess. But yeah, if you turn into the ice statue, you can you start building up speed and momentum, and that speed and momentum is actually very quick. And if you, well, what's the right word? If you unturn from an ice block, or like
Turn back into.
turn back into hat kit essentially, so stop using the ability, and then just jump. You keep all that momentum, and you do a very long and fast-paced jump, which helps you cover quite some distances. There are some some mod levels that utilize that technique, and it's very cool and interesting to see what you can do. Generally, we have so many cool movement tags that are, but also so difficult to pull off. So to start on that, there's SDJs, DSJs, TSJs, which are all tongue twisters. nice. I can't even spell words anymore. Are essentially all different speed tags. DSJ is called double sprint jump. And then we have SDJs, which are sprint double jumps.
Which are the only ones I can do.
And
but I rarely actually get them.
they sound different. Like they sound like kind of the same, but they are very different. So an SDJ is sprint double. Nice. Sprint double jump is essentially if we use the sprint badge, or like the sprint hat. Why do I think I'm back in beta? Oh my god. But yeah, with the hat, you can sprint. But if you release the sprint button and input a jump at the same time, you usually do keep the momentum from the sprint, but you retain your normal jump properties. Because normally, if you keep holding sprint and jump, you do just like a sprint jump, which is a little bit better than a normal jump, singular normal jump, so you get a little bit further. But the downside for that is that you can't do a double jump. And a sprint double jump will give you the properties again of the sprint plus double jump. So you have insane speed plus a double jump. So you can cover quite some distance with it.
Alright, boss fight coming up here. I try to do a quick kill for this one, which I actually just relearned on site here for SpeedCon, because Matze told me, yeah, hey, why not try? And I felt like, yeah, why not actually? Let's see if I can pull it off. It's really, really fun to look at. Basically, the boss can fall through the ground in like a specific animation it's in. I believe it's the animation, isn't it? And we try to juggle the boss on the top of our heads down a platform onto this main area of the fight, where it will fall right through the ground and die immediately.
Yeah, because out of bounds. It's very interesting. Also, like this property of this toilet normally is like programmed that it never clips through anything except for one attack, because it's scripted to fall on one block. And
yeah, let's see.
Yep.
Nice. Hey,
nice.
Here we go. Quick kill achieved.
That is really difficult, by the way.
Yeah, the version I'm doing is actually the one input version of it, where I basically just have to align a certain way and then damage boost myself in that goo there, jump up, and then the boss will fall right onto my head. I only have to hold straight forward, and I will wiggle around a little bit, even though I'm just holding forward because the camera does funky stuff. And yeah, the boss falls through to the ground and is immediately dead.
Yep. Thank God. And yeah, this is really good and really nice to look at, and it saves quite some time. And yeah, great that you pulled it off. That isn't easy, especially if you haven't done it for quite some time.
Alright, heating up Mafia Town. Another one where a really interesting tech comes up. If you would feel like explaining it, I'd be very glad, because I'm very bad with words.
Leg warping, or just the checkpoint abuse?
Yeah, the checkpoint abuse is what I meant.
Okay, so this game is very friendly with how the checkpoints work in this stage. So essentially, after we close a certain amount of faucets, we always get a checkpoint. The game, however, always has like the same respawn point. The respawn point being and the very top of the level, essentially where we started. And that is a very good place to go to pretty much everywhere on this map. So we're gonna abuse that fact and try to die at specific times to essentially just quick travel, I guess. It's the best way of, I think, putting it. So here we do take 2 damage and land on this faucet. Hit it 2 times, and now we just fall into the lava. This gives us another checkpoint. So we have the progress saved of having 3 faucets closed. We respawn on top, and we can just jump down again and collect the next 2 faucets. One is very close to us, and the second one is much further away.
On this one I actually use the lag thing though.
So how the lag thing here works is essentially we are not allowed to stop moving ever. And essentially the game like checks what was our last known position where we stood still. And that one was actually when we were on top. That was the last safe known position. So it will put us back to that position instead of, just because this game thinks now, right now, okay, wait, we're stuck. We need to be warped back to a solid location that we know is safe and solid for our character. And here again, this is the last time we stood on what the game considers to be solid ground that is safe. And this time, so this essentially teleports us back and we save good amount of time. And that's boop clipping, so we just fall out of bounds. Thank you, Yakuza Metro. Good DLC.
Yes, very much. Alright, now I can actually already do the Golden Vault because I already have the ice hat. I usually would only get it in cheating the race. I don't really even know why I would do it the other way usually, because this doesn't have any downside, does it?
I was generally confused, to be honest. The first time you consistently went for the I forgot the hat name. Oh my god.
Brewer hat? No, wait.
No, the mask.
The fox one. Dweller mask, yeah.
I was honestly a little bit confused about the Dweller mask because I personally always just do remember the ice hat. Maybe you just also remembered it wrong.
Yeah, that might actually be the case.
Because ice hat is useful and we use it in Subcon as well. So I feel like that was actually the right choice, and your muscle memory actually did the right thing while your mind was telling you the wrong. But yeah, so cheating the race, Golden Vault are the last two stages, plus we actually do some time rifts that I also forgot. So in this stage we can actually use the ice badge, wait, you see the ice head, and shoot all the way back to the top and get quickly access to the Golden Vault. The vaults are one mechanic in the entirety of Mafia Town. They shoot god rays into like where tickets are. If you collect those tickets, you do get a reward, and in Golden Vault it's the timepiece. And
I think I'm actually gonna keep cheating the race for the last timepiece of Mafia Town here, just to build up some more intensity.
Yeah, it's fine. I just wanna also like see if you can do a hole-in-one.
What do you mean?
Because right now you're going to the sewer time rift, and let's see if you can do a hole-in-one, just slide perfectly down into time rift.
Oh yeah, no, I actually can't.
I believe.
Okay.
See?
I guess it works.
You just gotta believe. Hole-in-one.
I never did that before actually. I was just like, oh yeah, well I guess I can try.
But yeah, so this is one of the most iconic time rifts of Head in Time. The reason for that is because this has been in alpha already.
No, I mean, no, yeah, okay, it might have been an alpha, but not in the speedrunning event thingy. I thought you were speaking of that.
No, I don't mean the speedrunning event.
Because there's actually a rift coming up as well, which was in the pre-release speedrunning event.
Yep. But yeah, this is very iconic.
Yeah, look at those rotating things with the little pluggy things on there.
You mean the cogs?
What?
The cogs?
Yeah, but it's like
the
long
cog wheels.
No, no. I stop.
Oh, you mean like the?
I meant the long.
The sunshine blocks.
Rectangular thingies. Yes, exactly, sunshine blocks.
I don't even know how to call it.
All right, one more time rift coming up, one that should be the one I'm best at. Because, yeah, this is one I was able to already play in the pre-release speedrunning competition, where I believe I finished 7th place out of like a couple of hundred people. I really grinded that quite hard.
I had a better time than you, though.
Your time might have been funnier, but not better.
I stand by the fact that my time of 4 minutes, 20 seconds, and 690 milliseconds is objectively better. But yeah, Hedwig had an amazing time in the speedrun competition in beta, and this time rift was part
That
of
was
that.
really fast, wasn't it?
It was very smooth.
Nice. Happy to have been able to pull it off like this.
See, in beta, we would have been just flying to the final timepieces. In beta, we could fly by finding a funny glitch. That happened to me at ESA 15. I found one glitch by accident, and it changed the entire game for the better, though, because that wasn't funny.
All right.
Cheating the race.
Good time coming up.
So normally we're not supposed to be able to win this, because you're supposed to have a special hat, and this hat isn't accessible in here. So every world has like a different yarn that you can access. And
You may talk while I play it.
yeah, and the hat essentially, or like the yarn for the hat we were supposed to get, which is the time stop hat, is not accessible for us yet.
Let's go!
Beautiful.
Woo! Hardest part of the run.
That's actually really difficult.
That
to
was
pull off.
way better than every single attempt I did in practice.
That's
I
nice.
actually did everything exactly like planned. I loved it.
Nice. But yeah, this one is actually very tricky. But yeah, the time stop hat is in Alpine Skyline, which we just unlocked, but we will not do because Alpine Skyline is very slow, and slow is not good in a speedrun. Now we do another time rift, the lab.
Wait, are the hats actually ordered according to the way that you sewn them?
I think? No, I'm not sure actually.
Because usually Dweller Mask is my 4th when I switch through them, and now it's the 5th.
Huh.
That's funny, I didn't ever realize that.
I've never paid
Before.
attention to that, to be honest. and when I play Head, I play with a lot of mods nowadays, like at least if I don't speedrun. Especially I play with a very cursed but great character mod. I love to play as Peter Griffin.
Wow. Yeah, there's a
Shout
lot of modding around this game, actually.
Shoutouts to my boy Wordy, amazing modder. He actually managed to make a mod together with another modder, and it got featured as a creator DLC, which you can buy now. It's a funny PvP game mode. You need to unlock it first.
Yeah, I realized.
And it's time for the best part of the run, which is Yakuza Metro.
I don't know if it's the best part of the run, but it's definitely the best part of the casual playthrough, I'd say.
It's also the best part of the run.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool if you think like that. I like the cheating the race a lot, actually. I think it's one of the coolest things in this.
I like
Yeah.
playing in 20 FPS. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's some bad frame rate areas in this level, but
Ooh, we didn't load it before. Oh, this might be actually really bad for us. We might be in for a really rough time now.
nah, it'll be fine.
Surely. Copium.
I'll just pull out my crazy god gamer moves.
I thought for a second you're gonna go and boop clip there.
No. Wait, is there a possible boop clip?
Yeah, you clip through below the train essentially there. Like the very first train you take, you boop clip on the railing, and from there you just go around an invisible area and then just hit the checkpoint trigger, which teleports you right in front of this train that you were currently taking. That's what the speedrun does. The world record speedrun.
Alright, so yeah, this level actually doesn't kick you out of the level if you collect the timepiece, just like in Banjo-Kazooie or similar type games, which I very much enjoy.
Oh, wasn't that the game you played a few days earlier?
No, it wasn't. That was ukulele.
I'm sorry. But yeah, and now we see the power of boop clipping again. So, as I said, this changes your physics properties and allows you to actually just clip through things, because it just resets your off like physics state. It lets you essentially just fall like that.
It didn't work.
Well, not like that, but essentially, if you do the boop emote while grabbing a ledge, then the game will just let you start falling, and by doing that, you can just vault at any point while falling down, which lets the game just you will just get pushed in. That's a bit
Oh
too late.
man, come on. Okay, yeah, I know it was too late, but still thanks.
Perfect. And we are out of bounds. And this is the reason why this is so laggy. Those trains, you see, you don't even see all of the trains, but those trains are everywhere, and all of the trains are simultaneously just running. It's a nightmare.
What?
I know, swearing.
No! No, I'm not happy about that. Okay, gotta do the first boop clip again.
Yeah, so Hedwig has a really hard time doing this because he's playing on a mouse that has 9 billion DPI.
Yeah,
so
no, that's actually not the okay. I mean, it's not the case that I'm having a hard time because of that, but because I'm not so good at it.
But it makes it harder, and also.
Yeah.
And I've tried this with this mouse. It's really not as easy as it could be, but overall, this is a very difficult trick because right now you need to jump and do this all at the same time perfectly.
What? Okay, let me focus. Oh, nearly. Nice.
There we go, and we're back inbounds, and we get the time.
Here we
piece.
go. Timepiece achieved.
The yellow manhole, which is the most important level in the speedrun for Yakuza Metro. Because that one allows us to essentially re-enter from one specific point every single time. And this point is making us access a lot of the timepieces really quickly. 2 especially.
Yeah, I only have to enter it 2 times.
Yeah, but it's really quickly from there.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get this super fast first cycle, how's it called? Train. I rarely get it. It's not super hard, but I rarely get the first train.
Surely. Be
Good load
confident.
time, good load time. Nice. I should actually turn around and go to the second train as well. Come on! What? What? Where am I?
You just go up. You right where the trains are.
This is where I am. Nice. Yeah, I guess I'll do it this way then, and then from here go up this train, which just leaves as I'm there.
One could say this right now is a train wreck.
Wow. The run wasn't that bad so far.
No, not the run, the segment right now.
Okay, let's wait for a train to come out of there. And we climb up here and we collect that timepiece. And then we do that entire thing again, but run past the timepiece to actually die.
Well, but dying is slow.
No, dying is fast. If it puts us to cool checkpoint we haven't actually seen, but that's activated for whatever reason.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good
Yes.
and fast.
I like going fast. I am gamer.
Not speedrunner?
Both.
True. Didn't you win the round of in Fortnite Monopoly?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I never won at Fortnite Monopoly yet. I guess that's actually what's keeping me from becoming a real gamer.
That's true. Soon. Those loading times are really long.
Okay, yeah, that's how to do it.
Nice.
And then I can actually go up here fast as well, and then fall down the wall here. Bada boom.
Magic. But yeah, this all teleports us to a checkpoint in the pink paw station.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
I'm not getting lag? Oh, here's the lag. I was expecting lag when going up that one thing there.
It depends on your FOV settings.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
I get lag at home with my 3070.
This game is CPU bound, not GPU bound.
Oh, is it?
Yep. So you could have like a, I don't know, Quadro Titan X Gamer HD 4K card. I don't know. It would still run really poorly if you wouldn't have like a, I don't know. Feels like you need a Threadripper. But yeah, this is heavily CPU bound. So the stronger your CPU is, the better experience you will have. That bird was about to ruin your day.
Yeah. It very much was. Alright, last timepiece achieved, actually.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go. Time to mess with time a little.
Would you look at that? That's some beautiful time. Time to mess with time. All right. Jackpot. And this is why you shouldn't mess with time. So, we didn't talk about the story. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the story.
You can experience the story on your own,
Oh,
but
wait.
essentially the main antagonist acquired the power of time and changed now the time. And if we look outside, yeah, that's I don't know. If we look outside right now, we have like we have some beautiful sidelines on. Yeah, no, I don't think so. But yeah, now there are 3 buttons, which are essentially a quick check on the game if you got every single hat that you require to finish this stage. So the game will ask you to have the time, not the Dweller Mask, the Brewing Hat, and the Ice Hat. Though you can hit the switch for the Ice Hat earlier than you're supposed to be. And that's the finale.
Alrighty, it's basically Bowser level.
Yeah, it's
It's a good Bowser level.
yeah, it's kind of also a very well named level for literally the finale of the entire marathon. It's the final stage.
Yeah, it is.
It's the end, which is kind of sad now because SpeedCon is over.
Aww. Don't say that before it is.
It's almost over. But this is one hell of a gauntlet and final level. It's very enjoyable, very nice, and very
Oh, yes.
stressful.
Look at me. Give me platform.
Yeah, we'll.
I think I don't have to do that because I can get teleported there, but I forgot how it works, so... I felt let's keep 1 more HP.
So yeah, and in here we do face multiple threats and enemies and just a lot of platforming segments. And in the 1.0 version there was a hole on the side of these areas. So essentially, you could just go out of bounds, go up, like wall jump all the way up, and then you would simply slide all the way to the end. But this is now blocked off by cheese, saying sod off. Now you actually have to play the level.
Yeah. Which I'm not too mad about because, I don't know, I enjoy this level quite
Yeah,
a
and
lot.
it's also not
it's a lot of
that
fun
slower.
platforming.
Also, it's more interesting than just sliding for 3 minutes. Like,
Oh no, I already missed the stunt owl, didn't I? Oh no.
whoa.
That's tough.
Just be
I don't like my
careful.
health too much.
There's some health upcoming. And we good again.
Oh no, way not. Way not. Okay, so what I try to do here is jump from this over to this little gate area over here and not fall into the lava.
Yeah, so essentially what we have to do is, this fence is essentially paper thin. We can reach the fence, but we need to instantly hold back the right amount, just the right amount, to
Okay, steal my pawn.
rude, to essentially just climb up, but just push back as much to stand on this paper thin fence to actually stay up. And from that position on, we can just
Yes, we can just.
we can just I don't know. We can. I don't even know what I was about to say.
That's okay.
But yeah,
I'm
something.
no stunt owl. There it is. Nice.
Yeah.
My favorite line of text in this game.
Mine is mierda.
Oh yeah, mierder. That one's really good as well.
A picnic. Yeah, this is the gauntlet, and
Now we have a boss fight coming up, which is rather auto-scrolly, and I don't have a lot of strats that I actually do, so in case there's anything to read, feel free to take it away, Mr. Sonaris.
yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at a one donation here that is very wholesome, and I will read it now. It's $25 from Stonekeeper, saying, "Thank you, SpeedCon, for hosting such a wonderful event. And thank you, all runners, for participating, and everyone else helping out and put it together. And of course, all who have donated." And I can absolutely agree with the sentiment. Thank you, everybody who has donated so far. In the last few hours, there have been quite a few donations come together. Our goal was 1,000, and we smashed that. Almost double. So very, very amazing. Thank you, everybody who donated.
Thank you. And yeah, this is I'm sorry, Twitch chat. This is bitrate hell. This is gonna look really, really horrible probably on Twitch because
Yeah.
But it's one hell of a fight. It's so good. The music is nice. It's just beautiful, beautiful. And
Oh yeah, wait, I actually gotta hit the ball again. Okay,
time for the final bit of RNG in the game.
let's see if we can actually get some good RNG on this. I rarely ever do.
Come on.
I
One-
usually only get one hit in and then...
One
so-
cherry, one cherry. Let's go.
No.
We do get a single cherry. We just,
oh yeah.
like with one cherry.
Let's see.
Right, so now all the antagonists and enemies, they all work together to get rid of Mustache Girl. Okay, maybe two? Almost.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was a lot of hits consecutively there.
Enough!
Not bad, 3 berries is alright for me.
Alright, we are really close. This is the final segment, and now we essentially go into overdrive. All the characters figure out if they punch each other, they turn into health puns, so they can heal us. So they all just punch each other, so they get destroyed to heal us consistently. Which is actually funny, they still do that if you have the one-hit badge, so you only have 1 HP. So they just do it without reason, but yeah. The idea is because then Headkit can turn back in time, like, and return everything to normal. So now we are essentially invincible, and Mustache Girl is just like going full crazy. Funnily enough, this is the normal version of the boss fight if you do the Death Wish, which is like the hard mode, game mode for this. But yeah, only 2 more hits, and then we actually do have the run finish, I think. So we're getting very close to the final bit.
Alright, Snipe shall be the last hit. Oh no, the second to last hit.
I miscounted
Boom.
like that. Alright, so once we collect the final ball, this huge, humongous ball of timepieces, the run is done. The final run of SpeedCon 2023.
I will run around her a few times.
Beat her once,
I can't finish SpeedCon. I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Do I have to finish SpeedCon?
You can dab.
I can dab.
No, you don't have the dab mod. But you can dance. But yeah, thank you all.
So, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Beautiful run.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm very humbled. I'm very happy I was able to be the closing run of SpeedCon 2023. It was an amazing event as always, and I'm sure we will probably have some of the organizers talk to us in a bit. But yeah, that's it from me on this event. I had 3 runs. I'm very, very happy. Most of them went at least somewhat well. This run I'm really, really happy with, considering I don't consider myself a very good head and time runner. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for donating. I hope everyone had a blast. Bye bye.
Yeah, but it's not only just about the fun, about how good the run was. The run was also very entertaining, and that's also very important.
Thank you.
And yeah, also thank you for having me on the couch. Much appreciated. Always lovely to watch your runs. So, final decision.
Do we give her a timepiece to revert back time? Maybe giving her the timepiece could revert back time for SpeedCon 2023 to start over.
So you like?
I have to take the chance, even if
like
it's
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, like Groundhog Day. I have to take the chance, even if it's really small. I have to take the chance.
Yes.
Yes.
The cool thing is, maybe I can win at board games then. Probably will.
So yeah. Everyone back to 0. Everyone back to 0. Get all the runners back you already left.
Okay, can somebody call Heinke? We're gonna start with Deus Ex.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. With this, I give it away into probably one last intermission.